You fought the Mind Flayers, and you managed to commit mass genocide of all the Mind Flayers. You got very, very rich.
I've got it all written down here.
We had an issue of collecting all the stones, so we had to chuck all the stuff and everything.
He had to part with his sword.
Yeah.
So sad.
And during the battle between the Mind Flayers, Church and Kaelin were having their brains sucked on.
We don't have a skull anymore.
Just a bubble of exposed. Luckily, Kaelin's got long hair, so you can just like. Kaelin's got 4 days. Father's got long hair.
You're gonna look great for a while.
Just the back over.
And while you were just going to sleep to try and get your health back, and nobody thought about keeping watch. And what else were you doing other than Mind Flayers? You were tracking
a dragon.
A dragon who appeared with his friend.
With his
Hooray!
And Ilvara took the initiative of using the amulet of transportation or teleportation, rather. But failed. One, failed to tell where you were going to go, and 2, failed the actual intelligence check anyway. So you randomly appeared in this grassy field, and you're dazed by the sunlight.
And we're still tired.
Still tired because you haven't rested.
No.
Don't appear. Leading with practicing dares.
And you were approached by 2 humans on horseback who knew that you were coming and weren't surprised that you appeared. And seemed quite friendly, to be honest. And that's where we're going to carry on for today. Right, so as the horse-mounted scouts begin to show you the way down to the round keep, Kaelin drops to one knee. There's a distant look in his eye, and blood starts to pour down the back of his neck. Church is the same look, but his eyes roll completely back, and he falls back. Blood starts appearing across the floor. One of the scouts.
I'll be fine.
One of the scouts jumps off the horse and runs to him, examines his head, and he goes, "They sucked his brains out." I have to get out like. They sucked his brains out. It's from Starship Troopers. I really doesn't know. But all of a sudden, you hear a loud roar, and it's coming closer and closer, and you hear. And you see travelling towards you very swiftly a silver dragon with an extremely large wingspan. You and Kaelin know that Kaelin is pretty much up to it at the moment. You and you would know that this is an elder dragon, not an adult dragon which you fought before.
Big way.
Yep. And it swoops down and it picks up Church.
Latest, guys. I won't say that to you. I'm just figuring it out.
And
Emil's like, well, they've all got to eat.
and the dragon disappears as swiftly as it arrived. It didn't attack, it just came down, picked up Church, and left a pool of blood.
Straight through it.
Well,
I'll be back.
I would be more worried if you weren't originally like a dragon rider, because I'm hoping that you can at least talk to him.
That's
And not die immediately, because that's what I'm saying to you.
Bear in mind, Church has 1 hit point.
I have 1 hit point.
So he's got
1 hit point.
Kaelin has 7 hit points. Hence why they
Did
just...
it go fast, too quick for you to put Hunter's mark?
Kaelin is out of it.
Yeah, like...
He's a cucumber right now.
Like,
Use K5.
can use that be your final one for the day then.
I think
You got
I'm
it.
fancy rest anyways.
It'll recover with rest, and we really need
Okay,
it.
so what are you doing with clairvoyance?
We all need it.
But roll for it first.
Yeah.
See if you cast it off.
19.
Nice. You don't even have to add anything to that. Thanks. So what are you using your clairvoyance for?
I'll focus on church.
In church?
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
His brain is gone.
My brain's gone, man.
There's nothing there.
But then you concentrate a little bit harder, and you just feel a small glimmer of life force, but you can't really sense anything. You feel around your body the talons on it, but it's not crushing you. It's holding, and that is all. And then all of a sudden, it's out of range. That's how fast it's.
I think he's going to be okay.
So the scouts now look to you and they go in, we better get going, and they help Caelan up and they put Caelan onto the horse again because he's still bleeding from his head. And they head towards the keep. You guys follow them?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
Always the ones left the fucking one, you know? Oh, so good. Fine.
So you're accompanied to the round keep. It's a very large, I'm using the word large again. It's huge. There you go. That's a different...
Humongous.
It's round, completely round, and it's about 400 feet tall, so it is quite high. And it's about 90 feet in diameter. Each level, I've darted lookout posts around it on different balconies to protect it. And you see one or two guards on each of them. And this is the whole circumference of the actual tower. It's a 50-foot wide moat surrounding it, and there's only one entrance point, which is a drawbridge, and that comes down and lowers down for you as you slowly walk inside. There are no banners hanging from the walls at all, which Henrik, you would know, is very unusual for a human fortress not to have any banners of either the hunters or the human empire. It's very unusual because they're very proud people because they want to take over the whole island. So it's just very unusual, that is.
So you possibly have no loyalty as far as we can see, yeah.
Or they could be even worse. So you don't really know.
Banditos. The worst.
So you cross the drawbridge and enter the tower through its large doors. Yeah, so that would large. Inside a large fire. I can't really go through all this again.
Everything that says.
Inside a big fire, it's lit with many torches, but you pass through that area quite quickly into the courtyard. So you've got sunlight coming down. You're still quite fatigued, so you've just seen Church get picked up and taken off. Caelan is unconscious on a horse. Well, he's not really unconscious, he's just not very present. So the guard, the scout, speaks to you one more time, and says, if you'd like to head to the command room, straight across through those doors, you can come across the general, speak with him.
Why would you have a general if you have no banner?
He's the best one to ask. I am just a scout.
Okay.
I need to see to your friends here. We'll take him to the infirmary.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So they,
Conveniently split in the crowd.
Yeah.
so they,
That's
Something like go with.
I was going to say, should somebody
Yeah.
accompany Caelan to the infirmary just to make sure that nothing
I
happens
think,
untoward? Yeah.
I'm sure.
anyone?
Who's got a lot of points at the moment?
Who's less likely to use that space?
child.
Okay. The scouts, and it's like, you'll be okay, you'll be fine. If somebody wants to see you in the command room chat.
Oh.
And did you just notice? He said chat.
Yes.
Yes.
He's not my fan.
So the guards take Caelan now arm in arm and take him up the stairs towards the infirmary. Unless you see you ever okay? No.
He's going to be served to us until.
Yeah. Right, okay, so you're just outside of the foyer and you're in this courtyard area. Do you head further into the courtyard? What do you see in the courtyard? There's a wooden balcony, probably 2 floors up around you, and there's just people walking back and forth. There's people looking slightly at you, but then carrying on with the business.
Is it like a yard, or is there like plants or anything?
It's completely gravelled ground.
That's
So-
extremely boring.
But it's in this courtyard. You can see stables, and next to it is a bit of an armourer. with forge. But the forge is silent. All the forges you've seen so far, there's been usually a dwarf behind there banging and everything, but it's deadly silent. There's nothing going on in the forge. You see a couple of horses in the stables.
Yeah, I'm going to go with
Is there any signs on so far when we walk through of a takeover, a battle, anything like that? Is there like torn banners? Is there anything out of place?
So make an investigation.
Okay. Yeah. 10.
10. Not that you can see. There are barred posts, but there doesn't seem to be anything ripped off it or anything. They just seem to be big. There's no sign of any struggle within the walls. Obviously, when you're coming in, you've seen like marks in the wall where there has been battles, but they don't look fresh. They just look like normal. Because it's a fortress at the end of the day, so they would have seen battles, but nothing recent.
Nothing to make us suspicious of a recency.
Not from what you can see.
Okay.
Anybody else want to? So you've gone over to the horses.
Yeah, I'm actually in the stable with the horses.
They are fine with you.
I know it. I love it. I'm staying here.
Okay. So Emil stays with the horses. And anyone else doing anything at the moment in the courtyard? Or?
I'm quite keen to see general.
Yeah, I want to know what
Okay,
he's
so you head off towards the... There's no... Usually when you go to a command room, there's guards outside it and they open the doors for you, but this one there's nothing. It's like, seems to be that all the soldiers in this fortress are manning the balconies or are resting and things like that. So
Has Hendrik been to this fortress before?
no, he hasn't. We know of it, the round keep. Making just a standard. Alright, make a history check for me.
History check.
How big is this hallway?
You're in the courtyard at the moment. So it's
Is the
It's
general
quite
in the
big.
courtyard?
no, he's in the command room.
14.
14. Okay, so you know of this of the round keep. There's been word that it's not been following certain rules of the empire, but they still send their taxes and they come to the aid when the king calls for it. There are no hunters based there. That's why you've never been. But it seems to be it's a safe haven for humans in the central column, because the central column in Ilazria is highly militarized. So that it seems to be more of a sanctuary really for the civilians who don't want to get caught up there, and they're protected in this fortress. And that's really all you can recall from your knowledge. Okay.
Emil wants to follow the others, but he also wants to take a horse with him.
You go to pull the horse out of the stables, but it's been well trained. and it like goes, it like goes back to its little trough.
He doesn't want to be your buddy that
Yeah. He was quite happy with you playing in the pen.
Is he eating oats?
Hey.
I'll have to take a handful of hay to have a little nudge on as well.
Carry on.
I'll catch up with the rest of you now.
Instantly.
Yeah, I've got some hay.
Make a constitution saving throw for me.
It's 19.
Okay, so you you're eating this and it's fine. There's
It's quite tasty.
there's a little bit of horse poo whenever you kind of like wipe it off. And you eat it. It's like extra flavour.
That's basically decent words.
Okay, so you head now. Where am I? Okay, so you head into the command room, and it's fairly open room. This is stone walls. There's a little bit of fire, but it's not too roaring. It's just enough to heat the room. It's well lit with torches and lamps and everything around it. There's a 4 foot by 4 foot table in the dead center, and behind it there's a human older gentleman, probably in his late 50s. He's greying a little. He's not totally grey, but he's greying a little. And there's a woman next to him in full plate mail armour, much like what you were wearing. And she's got bright red hair. Don't go here, it's pulled down to one side. What do you have with it?
My hair but red.
Yeah. And they're like looking at maps and everything on the table, and where am I? The older gentleman is wearing a modest leather armour, so it's not like shining, it's quite dull down. It's kind of like Caelan's armour. You can tell it's been well worn and it's seen its fair bit of battle. There's scars on his face caused not by dragon but by blades. You know, he's been in close combat.
Cool battle scars.
Yeah.
We like to call those.
And the woman isn't wearing plate mail. Sorry, she's wearing a chainmail shirt, so similar to what you picked up from Dragon Tooth. She's a very petite figure, but her arms are like.
Yeah.
She
works out.
Yeah. She puts a lot of men to shame with it. Like, so Hendrix nursed down biceps now from his +9 proficiency. She's about similar that to you in muscle strength, but it looks quite strange because she's such a small figure with these big arms.
Basically, female body.
And she looks up at the group with really pale blue eyes, so bright red hair, pale blue eyes, and she looks straight to Char. And she lets out a beaming smile as Quartermaster Alice Bell rushes towards him and gives him a hug.
Ah, Alice, how are you?
Char, how are you?
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've got it written down for this. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I picked up some wasting strays, you know.
Yeah. Good. I've heard all the stories. General Tora, I'd like to introduce Char, the dragonborn that saved my life after Chief Hunter Julian's men left me to die in the swamps. It's good to see you. Who are your companions then? As I know of them, but I don't actually know them.
Well, we have to start this Hendrik fighter.
Hello.
Alice goes, yes, Hendrik. Good to see you not in your hunter armour anymore.
Well, I've realised the error of my ways, and I've met some good companions who have shown me a good new direction.
Good. Who else have we got?
Of course, we got Ariel, the assassin.
Okay.
I am a paladin.
And she looks and she notices your symbol of die. And it's like, she bows to you a little.
There is a Caelan around here somewhere, but
So, okay.
Yeah.
Brain.
Your friend from... You mentioned you had a ranger friend. That's...
They're from the pub.
Yes, yeah. Yes, we spend many a time in that pub too.
And Helium, Druid, likes horses.
Are you enjoying that hay?
The hay is of a quality, but not very high.
I shall take that into account. It is my stables after all.
I highly suggest far purer feeding foods.
Maybe you can try and find some for me.
Why not grow them?
Subquest. Okay, right, yeah, so carry on.
Plus we have church.
No, we haven't.
Somewhere. We have a church somewhere.
Austin, yes. We might need to tell you that. And the dark one in the corner is Ivara. Don't piss her off.
I shall not. Case. Brilliant. So General Tora now, he stands straight and he looks to you all. And he's just taking it all in. And he's like, he just goes straight. How do you feel about High King Taslos? You want to shut up?
The epic words of church echoing in our brains.
He sees you hesitant, and he then says, "How do you feel?" And he says, "You may speak honest here. We will not send word to him."
I literally met one king. I have no idea who you're talking about.
I think it's best that somebody else speaks.
We have no opinion.
You have no opinion on it. Char, friend of ours.
Hello.
What do you think of the king
Well,
as a dragonborn? So the king asks you that.
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Alice goes over to him and whispers something in his ear. Oh, so you don't like him?
Yes, you got right.
Yeah.
You do, I suppose.
You do like him? No? Okay.
I was like, but I was
The smirk comes to his face now, and he goes, interesting. You may rest here for a while. I'm sure Quartermaster Bell will sell you some wares in her armory. See Captain Calba in the barracks if you'd like a place to stay. I hear it's been quite a rough few hours for you.
I really could it have something to do with the fact that one of us is in the infirmary half dead.
Yes. And the fact that one of you was taken by a dragon.
Which is a good thing.
No.
He walks up now to Char and he goes, friend of Alice,
Hello.
I could ask you a favour.
Oh, favor, eh?
Could you pass this letter to Leader Crest in Bro?
I could do.
May as well. If you're passing through Balathor and Dorthanor, the Dwarven Kingdoms, would you mind passing these letters to the Dwarven Kingdoms?
Do I look like a postman?
You look like a bard, someone with high charisma, and somebody who's trustworthy.
This is what I know as John.
Thank you.
When we come back. I'm joking.
So he's passed you those out. There is a seal on the back. It's a cellophane. If you choose,
It's open here.
if you choose to open and read it, obviously not when you're in the presence of. Okay. It's like only at your earliest opportune moment.
Of course.
And to you all, if you wish to earn some coin, there's some hags in the swamp. Deal with them and I'll pay you for it. Just bring me their heads.
How much?
Don't like axe.
How much? We'll decide on that.
Smart. I like it.
How do you think the roundkeeper's kept standing all these years? It's not because of my good looks with all these scars.
Well, I don't know about that.
General, may I ask why you are helping us?
You may. I feel that the king is not his own. He has not been for many a decade. Dragons ruled this island for a long time peacefully. And then the king came. And ever since we've been at war. I've lost many, many lives. Both innocent and soldier. I wish to end. I have no allegiance to my king. I have allegiance to the realm. And that is why I'm helping you. I feel you are the same. You may not openly rebel against the king. But I feel that you'd want things to return to how it used to be.
Very interesting, considering I thought it was the nature of man to just fight each other. It seemed to be just what they do. I thought that was part and parcel of being human.
Is that what half of you feels? Half elf?
Depends. I can be bloodthirsty
You are
at
right.
the right times.
It is in men's
I was raised by
nature.
humans anyway, so you know.
You raised by Dalman?
No, that's what I said.
All right.
I wasn't raised by humans, so I wouldn't have
Yeah.
man's nature.
So she says that now. It is in men's nature to want to fight, but it is also in their nature to be compassionate and protect. And
Yeah, I see that in Hendrik, but I don't see that generally.
Oh, it's a romance.
Well, that's because Church is a coward. Is a coward of a
liar.
man. He's a bastard man.
Which from me when I ate you. Okay. Am I chair?
He's a liar, he's a coward, he's a bastard man.
on the church, she says, like, and that is why we must help you, and who knows, maybe I can do more than just offer you guidance.
Thank you, General. We appreciate the honesty.
Was that sexual thing being offered?
No. You've already been to one of whorehouse. This isn't a whore tower.
This is just like a cover for a dominatrix dungeon or something.
You notice in the back.
Swamp panic.
You notice in the back one of the scouts that accompany you is there, so he's already told the general bits and pieces about what's happened. She says, your friend's abduction was a surprise, but fear not. The dragons seem to be flying towards Dragora, the last known dragon kingdom, where lawful and honest dragons live. Treacherous dragons seem to live northeast of the island. Funny enough, the Crimson Palace is in the northeast of the island. Interesting, that is. The scouts tell me that the dragon also appeared to carefully pick up your friend and not snatch him. However, However, we have an ally to accompany you for the time being.
Oh.
So entering the room from a doorway to the general's left is a person wearing like a piratey style cuirass. It's a leather cuirass and boots. Large great axe on his back, and he's about 6.5 foot tall, and it's a half orc. And he goes, "This
Flexes a bit.
this is Onion Ogre's Bane." He looks a bit. He is part of an orcish armada and offered to lend support in stopping the evil in this land. He wishes to speak to King Jawbreaker of Balathor. Your band seem to welcome unwanted adventurers, so this should not be a problem.
You just admitted that you don't want him.
I don't know why.
Oh,
I like him already.
So, Onion, would you like to speak to your new companions? Explain to them who you are.
I can't stick to an accent. I was going to try, but I'm really. Hello, companions. I don't know what my voice is.
He's not Scottish.
Do you mind if I join you on this?
You're from Scotland?
Yeah. I'm meant to be.
Scotland?
What are the lands?
Faraway place.
We appreciate your help, and we will accept you under the condition that we are watching you.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, he nods. Yes.
Onion is a half-orc barbarian, and as most of you know, orcs are pirates. They have no land on Ilazria.
Which is why we don't trust him so far.
But he's a half-orc, so it means that when the pirates were pillaging, a female orc did rape a human male and then had Onion.
Had a little onion.
The important question is, how do you feel about baby Onion?
I feel alright about them. The babies are alright. You know, I don't really care about babies.
Oh.
I don't have the desire to treat them like I don't have the desire to treat them like my ogre, like my oak. Full
Yes.
counterparts.
No baby eating on this journey.
No, don't worry.
Shame.
We have a bag full of babies here. We're trying to get rid of them.
Okay, right, so Olga's now been introduced to you. Olga? Onion. You're an Olga's Bane.
I'm an ogre's bane.
You killed Olga.
I do.
Right, so Alice takes a step forward, and says, as I urged you to stay away from Hell's Door, if you so find yourself there, could you request some arms for us? We're running low on weapons and need to refit. Or if you could find us a supplier in another kingdom. Good luck with it, but do not feel obligated.
We'll do our best.
Anyone want?
Charles' face.
Of course.
These humans love their letters. Okay,
I know they obviously don't have a postal service.
well no, they're too busy at the moment protecting their tower.
Too busy to just send ringings.
So, what else are we going to do in the command room?
What's around in the command room?
There's a table with a map of Ilazria and mainly the surrounding area. And there's a few flags. You see red flags, and you know on a human thing that means dragon hunters. You see the blue ones, which would be the standard army. And then southwest to that, you see quite a lot of browny orange flags, which you know to be Dragonborn squadrons, really. There's a fireplace in the corner. There's it's not a throne room chair like you've seen in other command places. It's kind of a modest chair. It seems to be a row of them, so it's not just the general sits in this chair and he's running it. It looks like it's more of a everyone's equal type thing on there. And there's about half a dozen of these chairs on the other side of the room. A few torches and lamps around there. There's a coat of arms for General Torra, and you recall General Torra's name being mentioned mockingly as Torra the Merciful. So that's pretty much what's it in the command room.
I'd like to ask Torra if we could possibly have some room for storage, because we have an awful lot of pesky stones.
I see your bags are quite full.
Before we got teleported away, we needed glowstones to complete a quest for another group. Because we've teleported, we have a lot of stones.
I understand.
A lot.
You may speak with Alice after you've rested, and she'll make sure that there's storage room for you. And Alice just looks at you and nods and smiles. Okay, you finished in the room?
I'm going to inquire about the swamp hag quest. So where is that?
It is east to you, in the swamplands. We do not know where the haggis are, but they send their bullywugs to us and attack our farmers as they're working in the fields. That's why our hay isn't as good quality, because we have to harvest it when we can.
Not up to his high standard.
Yeah, this is swamp. And we only know it's somewhere towards the north of the swamp. I believe there are 2, possibly 3. There's no confirmed number. As Alice knows, she was almost killed by one of them, but Char helped and scared them off.
She's a good fan. Shut up my back off.
Alex just burst out laughing about it. Yeah, you're not that good, Char. You're good at playing drunk chess. Okay, that is where we're going to end that session for today. Okay.
Say what?